On this week's episode, Georgia and I prepare to be a control boat for the Winterfest boat parade.
More footage on that shark attack. And Utopia 4 hits something again.
And I'm Doug. Hey everybody, welcome to the #1 Fort Lauderdale-based internet. Hey everybody, welcome to the #1 Fort Lauderdale-based mega yacht news show in the world.
Yacht industry news, bringing you the world.
Big thank you to all you. You guys made this happen. It's been a roller coaster, and I'm just so happy to be able to give back to the yachting community and, frankly, not crash and burn. Anyway, another thing, Chelsea is on vacation this week, and I know you guys are all moving into Christmas charters. I don't know what we're going to do next week for the show, but I know it's a hectic time, and I know it's Christmas and you guys have to work. I feel your pain, so still try and have a happy holiday if I don't see you guys next week. All right, we're going to jump right into yacht industry news, but before we do that, let's take a look at our sponsors, please. They make the show happen. I really, really appreciate all of them. Let's go. Georgia, roll them.
Elite Air Conditioning of South Florida. Whether it's refit, new installation, repairs, or maintenance, these guys can get it done on your yacht, your house, your aircraft carrier, your submarine, even your spaceship. Give them a call today.
Hargrave Custom Yachts. The middle word being custom, they'll build anything you want. They'll build a gold-plated bathtub if you want, or a 200-foot mega yacht. ITS, that stands for Interior Technology Services. If you need your carpet certified, these are the people. They will also do the walls, the cushions, any soft fabrics in the boat. Remember, ITS is your #1 choice to get your carpets and interior.
Crewhaven at crewhaven.online, your #1 resource if you need a place to stay during a refit, coming in to do classes, or just looking for a job. Don't forget, monkey butlers, pink Rolls Royces, bouncy houses, and the houses never drag anchor at night. Crewhaven at crewhaven.online.
MPT, Maritime Professional Training. This is the one school where you can go from your first STCW all the way up to Unlimited Master. Never forget, one school, unlimited possibilities. Marine Data Solutions, I do have 99 problems on board, but with the blender, they all get blended together and I don't have any. And don't forget, all our sponsors are tailored to what you guys need. I mean, that's it. We're never going to take anything for Tupperware or laundry bags, but I guess actually that works on a boat too. But all our sponsors are there for the yachting community. We have some new ones coming in 2024. Very exciting. Some really big guys down. I can't talk about it yet, but thanks again for watching. Those guys make the show happen. We do the show. You guys watch the show. It's a win-win-win. I want to do one more win because that's 4 wins. George, do we have a picture of a 4 wins boat? They weren't really good, actually. All right. Anyway, yacht industry news. Roll it. Okay, first thing in yacht industry news, real quick, I want to say, I want to apologize. An episode or 2 ago, we had some boats crashing into a pier, and Chelsea made this comment, oh, I wish they were sailboats. Now, this was an inside joke, all right? But, the show's all over the place. So down in Antigua, some sailboater said, oh, trash and sailboats, huh? Well, Chelsea, you're a Muppet, all right? Chelsea's not a Muppet. I mean, look. Oh. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, that's a technical problem. Listen, it was an inside joke. I have a rich history of captaining large 35, 45 meter sailboats. Did all the races. She was giving me a hard time. Not sailboaters. We love sailboaters, and thank you for watching. We really appreciate that. Okay. Next, George and I were really looking forward to the Winterfest boat parade. We attended the meeting.
Guess what we're doing? They actually agreed to let us be a patrol boat. So if you see us out there, we're on the Ruby B. Sterling. That is an Axopar 28. And y'all on a real trouble now. They gave us a light and guns and everything. It's pretty cool.
We had a coin toss on whose boat we were going to bring. She won, and it's fair enough. She has a stripe on her boat. We got the amber light up there. We got the boards that says we're a control boat. We're going to go out there and we're going to pull people over. It was going to be a blast. But they canceled the show. And this is the first time they canceled the show for the weather. They had a policy, rain, shine, we're going. But what it wasn't rain or shine. It was wind and spinny things. What do you call those? Tornado warnings and all that. So I totally applaud them for their decision. I'm sure it was a tough one.
Main threat will be strong, damaging wind gusts and even a few tornadoes possible in any of the thunderstorms a little bit later on. We also have the strong winds coming on shore still, up to 45 miles per hour.
We never knew how much goes on behind the scenes at Winterfest until we went there. It's got to be 50 people working on this full time, and I bet half of that all year round. So they'll be out in 2024. It was a smart call. I mean, when you think about it, you have 100 parade boats. You probably have 300 or 400 spectator boats. That's 500 boats and 40 knots of wind on the ICW. Good call, Winterfest. We'll see you guys next year, and we will be there. Okay, next. What do we got next? I don't like showing this, but I think everybody needs to see it because they need to be aware. We have some additional footage of the shark attack that just happened in Nassau. I don't like showing these videos, but frankly, we all need to be aware of what's under the water. There's a lot of boats in the Bahamas chartering, and a lot of people are jumping in the water. I, for one, when my guests say, oh, we can jump in the water, there's no sharks, I'll be the first one to say, well, there could be. There could be. I mean, this is the ocean. The Exumas is the ocean. You know, there's no gates. So take a look at this. And that was taken right after they got the woman back, and then there was another boat trying to retrieve the paddleboard. And as you can see, the tiger shark, quite large, was still hanging around and being really nasty. Our hearts go out to the family. I want this as a learning tool to be vigilant. Yes, there are sharks in the Bahamas. Yes, they're going to have fatalities if you don't keep it up. We'll talk more about keeping a proper watch in Crew Corner. Okay, next. So, Utopia 4 hit a bridge in Miami well, I don't know when you guys see this, but it was about 3-4 nights ago. Take a look at this video. Okay, as you can see, the Utopia 4 hit the bridge fender system to the bridge, not necessarily the bridge itself. Here's some photos that Alex Lipson took of the bridge. You can see that there's a lot of damage there. I don't know what to tell you. It's, yeah, that's Utopia 4. More to follow. Apparently the boat did not take on water. Okay, next. The very unusual catamaran called This Is It, the 43 meter, is now available for charter. Well, it's starting in April with IYC, starting out at $450,000 a week. You can see from the photos, it's very unusual. I'll report more on this in another episode, but if you want it, 12 guests, 13 crew. The reason why I want to report on it later is because they don't have 6 guest cabins and they don't have room for 13 crew, but we'll talk about that another time. All right, now, the world's largest Sportfish is nearing completion at Royal Husband Shipyards. I think it's 52 meters. It's called Project 406. Project 409 was taken because obviously they clean stuff with it. You know, 409. Okay. Anyway, it's all aluminum. It's supposed to do 35 knots. That's all great. Congratulations on being the largest sport fisherman in the world. But take a look at this. This comes out from J.G. Verges. And this is the 100 or 99 meter Sportfish that they want to build. 99 meter sport fisherman. Isn't that crazy? Some of the that's called Project T, and some of it, you know, it's patterned after a Carolina boat with the Carolina flare. We all know Carolina flare comes out the hull like this to keep it dry. But on a 100 meter boat, what would the Carolina flare be? 30 feet out? I don't know. So congratulations to Royal Husband. However, they are probably not going to be the largest sport fish in the world for very long. Okay, now we are going to move into Crew Corner. So, now we're going to move into bottom feeders. Now we're going to move into bottom feeders. Give me the shark. Okay, bottom feeders this week. We got a few. By the way, we got a ton. I got a ton of responses from the last episode because I'm trying to get hooked up with a lawyer. We were supposed to film The lawyer had to go to court because he's in the middle, he's a lawyer. So we're going to probably do it after the holidays. He got jammed up. But a lot of people reached out about legal questions. We're going to get them all on the show with the lawyer. Jolene Kruger, she has some questions. She's over in Cape Town, West Cape, South Africa. Jolene, thank you so much for watching. I hope we were helpful. Okay, the next one is Captain Robert Aubrey. He is in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, local guy with us. He thanked us for the advice. A lot of people are calling in, asking questions. Robert, you are welcome. I think what he wanted to know is the tide situation over at Ocean Reef, and I've gone in there a lot. I hope you don't run aground because of my advice. And the third one is Damien Jobling from, I hope I get this right, New Quay, Cornwall. I think that's in England, Mike. He sent some information about B1, B2. Again, we're going to get this on when we get squared away with the lawyer. But to all the bottom feeders and to everybody else. Oh, there's one more. I just want to give a shout out to Captain Chris Westcott because as we speak, as the show is going on right now, he is taking a center console from Harbor Island, Bahamas, all the way down to St. Thomas, a 37-foot boat. Nortec or something. Here, take a look at this photo. That's a photo of the class of vessel. Chris, Godspeed, man. I'll tell you what. Maybe I'm getting too old, but I wouldn't be taking a center console from the Bahamas to St. Thomas. So you've got big ones. But he's a very experienced captain. He'll be fine. Okay, we're going to move into Crew Corner. But before we do that, we have to check in with our Crew Corner advertiser. We all know who that is. And guess who it is? It's these people. Dave is a Southern regional rep for AMSOIL products. What's that mean? That means synthetic oil. That means oil analysis. He'll even put the little things on your engine so it's easy peasy to get your oil tested. Check out the safety of your engine with Dave from AMSOIL. Okay, this week on Crew Corner, we're going to talk about watch stand and specifically situational awareness. Now, again, all the opinions on the show are my opinions and they're not facts. Please check your coal regs. And I'm sure Georgia, who works at MPT as an instructor, she'll be putting coal regs up. She loves coal regs. But I think the most important thing we need to remember is it's going to be a very busy time of the year, especially down in the Caribbean. I've been down there and you guys know St. Bart's is a total mess. St. Martin's a mess. Antigua with the boat show and then Christmas is a mess. There are tenders flying everywhere in the middle of the night. Situational awareness, looking out, keeping the boat safe are priority number one, right? Especially at all times, but especially this time of the year. Because last thing we want to happen is to have boats hit each other. I'm going to give you an example because I love doing this. All right, wait, let's see. So we're going to take this boat, all right? And that boat's coming this way, and this boat's going this way, but they're not paying attention. And then all of a sudden, boom. Okay, this is bad. Okay, what we want is them to go this way. Look, see, oh, and then they wave, and the girls in the bikinis, and all that. So again, remember, bad, good. All right, seriously. Every boat needs to have a proper lookout. It's required by law. If you're on a big boat, say 200 foot going through a bridge in Miami, and if you're on one side of the bridge wing, you've got to put someone on the other side. You've got to do it. You have to. You also have to have proper sound signals. I'm going to give you a quick video of a proper sound signal. This happens to be up in Maine on a very small boat. Take a look. Now I know that was a dog, but that was a sound signal. Okay, it's that simple. As a captain, you have to have situational awareness. You can't think that the other side of the boat is safe just because you're on this side. Put someone on the other side of the bridge wing. If you're on watch, underway, look out the window, don't look down at your phone. It's required by law to have a proper lookout. Most importantly, you guys are hired by the owners to be a professional crew. That means put the phones down. That means do your job. It doesn't mean you have to spend 5 years in school to learn that if you can't see the other side of the boat, you need to put someone over there with radios and communicate back and forth. George has put up some sort of coal reg which requires you to do that right now. Go ahead, do it. But most importantly, why am I saying this? Because I don't want to drill into you guys regulations, but I want everybody to be alive. All right, and this time of the year, it's when a lot of accidents happen. I've witnessed one down in Antigua where there was loss of life, Christmas Eve. There was one just a couple weeks ago down there, and both of these involved tenders racing through Falmouth Harbor, which we all did, and coming around an anchored boat and another boat coming around an anchored boat, and boom. Even if you're on a tender or if you're on a 400 footer, it's your responsibility to make sure you have a total big picture of everything that's going on. That's called situational awareness. We'll find out more about the Utopia 4 situation, but I can tell from the video that one of the cruise ships was thrusting onto the dock, and the thrust pushed Utopia 4 to starboard, and he was lined up for the bridge, and with the thrust, he hit the bridge fender system. A lot of people could say that was the cruise ship's fault. Well, I'm not one of those people, because if you had someone on the other side of the bridge, you would have said, "Captain, they're thrusting." And also, you know, if a boat ship's in action, you should be on channel 13. You should be listening. The cruise ship will tell you what they're up to if they're coming in, leaving. And I'll leave you with this. In that particular situation, or any particular situation, the first thing I look at when I look at a cruise ship is the radar. If the radars are spinning, she's getting ready to leave, she just left, she's just pulling in, something's happening, and I always take a look at that. A lot of times cruise ships look like they're docked, but they've just pulled in, they might be 10 feet off, and they do things slowly. So if you see the radar spinning, they're in motion. So we'll leave speculation on Utopia 4 to other people, but I do believe that if there's prop wash from thrusters coming off a cruise ship, you probably should have held fast. And I'll give you this, that's a jet drive boat. That boat isn't easy to operate to begin with. Okay, so anyway, situational awareness, head on a swivel, do the best you can. You guys are professionals. We love you guys. We'll see you sometime next week. Happy holidays. And just everybody be safe out there. We've been reporting on a lot of accidents lately, and that's the time of the year. So head on a swivel, guys and gals. This is Doug, and Chelsea's not here, and that's the bottom line.